Hundreds of pro-democracy activists took to the streets of Khartoum on the 6th of April. Marching against the army and the paramilitaries, they braved tear gas and water cannon. The day also interestingly marks a key anniversary in the decades-old struggle against military rule. After the ouster of Omar al-Bashir in 2019, the military rulers who seized power had pledged to put in place a plan for elections and democracy. But 4 years have come and gone by, and little has changed for the common people in Sudan. Military dictators seldom transfer power to elected civilian governments. So how are the Sudanese people engaging with their military leadership? Our next report gets you the details.
April 6 is a momentous day for the Sudanese civilian opposition. It is the anniversary of uprisings in 1985 and 2019, which led to the ouster of two leaders who had seized power in coups. This past Thursday marked the anniversary, with the largest mass demonstrations this year. Hundreds of pro-democracy activists marched in the streets of Khartoum and across Sudan. The protests were triggered by the second postponement of an agreement set to relaunch the transition to democracy. Anticipating the demonstrations, the authorities had declared Thursday a non-working day, but to no avail. Security forces resorted to firing tear gas, stun grenades and launched water cannons to disperse the protesters.
Today is April 6, 2023, and you can see protesters here in the airport street and all over Sudan. Here in the streets, we are confirming the slogan that we launched a long time ago, which is no negotiation, no partnership, and no legitimacy. And this is the path that people are on. We will not negotiate. The Sudanese people will not negotiate. The people will not negotiate with the coup leaders who have carried out crimes against humanity. Our path is to bring down the coup leaders with our peaceful protest until they are all removed completely.
Sudan is still ruled by Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, the military leader who seized power in a military coup in October 2021. That coup aborted the transition to civilian rule agreed after the 2019 toppling of General Omar al-Bashir. Long-time autocratic ruler Omar himself had seized power in a 1989 coup. Thursday's nationwide protests were led by a pro-democracy network, the Resistance Committees, who have rejected any negotiations with the Sudanese military leaders and have led the anti-military protests since the 2021 coup. Slogans of "No militia can rule a country" reverberated in the streets. Following immense international pressure, the military and a number of pro-democracy groups had pledged last December to usher in a transitional civilian government, filling the political vacuum that followed the October 2021 coup.
The Sudanese people have had their say. The Sudanese people will complete their path and, God willing, the protest will reach its goal. And for the martyrs who have given their lives for this country, the protest will reach its end, God willing, and will keep going until we reach a civilian democratic rule and without the return of any totalitarian system in Sudan again.
According to the Forces of Freedom and Change, or FFC, which is the largest civilian signatory to December's pledge, the Sudanese army and the powerful paramilitary Rapid Support Force, or RSF, are at odds over the issue of military reform. A major sticking point has been the integration into the regular army of the RSF, led by Burhan's deputy, Mohammed Hamdan Daglo. The worsening state of the Sudanese economy has not helped matters, with the resumption of international aid dependent on all sides reaching a deal. History teaches us that military dictators hang on to the seat of power at any cost. The question is how costly this delay in return to a civilian and democratic state be for Sudan.